How we doing, Miami Heat Nation? Ernest here, back with another Miami Heat Talk video. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you getting 2 videos in one day. Now, before we get started, you guys, I really need your help. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers, so I need everybody to be all hands on deck. Let's click that subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video. Now, why am I posting another video today? Well, because I'm kind of pissed off, to be honest with y'all. Now, look, we've already talked about the fact that the Heat lost to the Denver Nuggets, and that's cool. Right now, we've lost 4 straight games. I know a lot of people are in my comments saying they don't believe in this team, saying we're not going to win everything, not going to win anything. And look, guys, that's cool. I've always believed that I've been kind of like the positive guy for the Miami Heat. You know, I know that all of us are basically just spokes on the wheel, and the wheel's going to keep turning regardless whether we're Heat fans or not. But I like to be the pry. I like to be the guy that lifts people up. I like to be the guy that gives you some positivity. Because at the end of the day, I know how tough it is being a Heat fan sometimes, especially when it comes to during the regular season. Last night, the Denver Nuggets head coach, Mike Malone, disrespected us hugely. Now look, I know a lot of people ain't going to take this as huge disrespect, but to me it is. Now, before I talk about what Mike Malone said, let's keep it real. Denver's had our number. Even though some Heat fans might be pissed about what Mike Malone said, can you really blame them? Because the Miami Heat, you guys, have not defeated the Denver Nuggets in a regular season game in 6 years. Since the 2018 season. And that was a double overtime game that we won. Back when we had James Johnson. I mean, it's been that long, y'all. And Denver's had our number. Now, I will say this. I know a lot of people are saying that we haven't beat Denver in 6 years. Last time I checked, Game 2 in the NBA Finals last year, we won in Denver. But they busted our ass on our home floor. Just like last night. Now, after the game, Mike Malone was asked some questions about Jamal Murray and KCP. A particular question was that they didn't want Reggie Jackson to go back to the bench in the fourth quarter when he was hitting those shots. Reggie Jackson hit 7 points in a 3-minute stretch. So Jamal Murray and KCP didn't want to go in the game because they were telling Mike Malone, yo, coach, we need to let this guy keep cooking. We need to let this guy keep doing his thing. Don't bring us in. And then after that, he was talking about that this is the culture from Denver. Remember that word, culture. And this is what he said. It's part of our culture. Because we do have a culture here in Denver as well. Part of our culture is being selfless. Getting over yourself. And I think that's another example of how our team is always getting over the individual and thinking about the collective. End quote. Balls, man. The balls on this guy. I mean, that's just straight disrespect in my opinion. I understand that Denver's got our number. I get it. I know they beat us in the NBA Finals. Miami can't say nothing against the Denver Nuggets. We can't. They're just better than us. Any other team in the NBA, though? Nothing. I've said this so many times before, you guys. There's only one team that can dominate the Miami Heat, and that's the Denver Nuggets. And it's not just because of their size. They're well coached. You got the Joker. You got Jamal Murray. They've done everything the right way, you guys. Adding KCP into that starting lineup when they recently did that gave them an amazing defensive presence. That team is locked. That team has an incredible starting lineup. That team is locked in. And I will give them credit on that. But it's the regular season. And we know that the Miami Heat are not made for the regular season. We know that the Miami Heat are made for what? The playoffs. Which is around the corner. I'm going to say this right now, you guys. Remember last night's game. Remember where we're at right now. I don't know if you guys remember this or not, but a couple of months ago, we'd lost 7 straight. And everybody was on my channel digging the grave on the Miami Heat, saying, let's trade Jimmy. Let's blow this team up. Let's rebuild it. And I told y'all, what did I say after that 7-game losing streak? Remember this, because we're going to look back and we're going to laugh. And last time I checked, we were giggling our asses off in February when we went 8-2. So I want you Heat fans to have no fear, because your boy Ernest is here. I'm here to deliver positivity. I'm here to remind you what this Heat team is all about. Because yeah, we lost 4 straight. Times are looking bleak. But I promise you guys, when the playoffs come, as long as we're fully healthy, I don't care who's on the other side. I don't care if it's Boston, Philly, Milwaukee, New York, Cleveland, Indiana. I don't care. Look, guys, I know I'm coming off bias, but it's not just bias. It's because I know what this Heat team is going to do. Because in these season games that you're seeing, you guys, yeah, we may lose a few games. Yeah, we may lose some embarrassing games, but that's one game. In a season series, you got to beat the Miami Heat 4 times. And last time I checked, when you poke the bear against the Miami Heat, when you do crap like this, it just ends up bad for y'all. If you don't believe me, you don't remember, just go ahead. Ask Grant Williams what happened last year in the playoffs against the Boston Celtics. Ask the Boston Celtics and Grant Williams what happened. Ask ESPN what happened when they started that BS about us only having a 3% chance of winning the series. We won the series. This is what I like. This is how Miami responds. This is what we do. Sometimes we get complacent. Sometimes we coast in the regular season. Then BS like this happens, and we wake the hell up. I'm predicting it now, you guys. This team, come April, is going to be different. We're going to shock the world. Again. We're going to make a deep playoff run. I know it. I feel it. Because I know Jimmy Butler, Coach Spo, Bam Adebayo will not let us die. If you don't believe me, you guys, look at the last 4 years. 3 Eastern Conference Finals, 2 NBA Finals. Not a lot of teams in the NBA can say that. That's what we do here. Now, I get it. We got a 35-30 record sitting at the 8th seed, but guys, we're only a game down from the 6th seed. 1 game down from the 6th seed with 17 games left. I mean, people need to chill. They need to chill. We got a back-to-back coming up against Detroit. I swear to God, man, in like 10 games from now, if the Miami Heat go 7-3, 8-2 again, everybody's going to be jumping on that bandwagon again. Everybody's going to be talking about them goons from Dade County and how nobody wants this smoke in the 7-game series. So I'm telling y'all, be patient, be fine, relax, have no fear, because your boy is Ernest here. Ernest is here, excuse me. And if you're going on other Miami Heat channels, if you're seeing other ESPN channels, if you're seeing people just bashing this Heat team and giving negativity, yo, stay away from that. This world is too beautiful. Life is too beautiful to keep yourself hovered around negativity. Remove yourself from that bad situation. That's not just basketball, y'all. That's life. Because at the end of the game, we're all here enjoying the same thing, basketball. Some people may be happy, some people may be angry, some people may throw shade and hate. But at the end of the day, yo, it's all love. Because we're not guaranteed tomorrow. So live your life, embrace it, and have fun. And Heat fans, stay positive. Because yeah, things look bleak right now. But when we have that deep run again in the playoffs, you're going to see how everybody's going to be jumping on the bandwagon. I know this. Because I've been doing this Heat channel now for a few years. I remember last year. I remember in every playoff series, I was giving this same positivity to the Heat. And everybody was just bashing, throwing hate, doubting. And what would happen? The Heat would win a playoff series. And all those haters would stay quiet. That's just what we do, y'all. We shock the world and we silence the haters. So Heat fans, have no fear. Your boy Ernest is here. I'm going to keep rolling with this positivity. I'm going to keep rolling with the faith. Believe me, if I truly believed that this Heat team could not win a championship, I would be here and say that. I'm going to admit something right now, you guys. Before the playoffs last year, in that final playing against Chicago, for those of you that watched my video that long, I was saying the Heat should maybe lose this game to get the 14th draft pick. I know, blasphemy. I wasn't saying I didn't think that he can do anything. I'm just like, why make the 8th seed when you can get a higher draft pick? We saw what they did last year. It wasn't really working that well. And the Heat shocked the world. The best playoff performer in Jimmy Butler. The best NBA coach in Eric Spoelstra. One of the best two-way performers in Bam Adebayo. Ladies and gentlemen, I know this team can do it. Health plays a big part. Lineup plays a big part. But we are good enough to win it all. I don't care what happens in the regular season. We are good enough. So Heat fans, let me know about these comments from Mike Malone. What do you think about it? Do you think it's disrespect or are you brushing it off? How do you feel about this team moving forward, you guys? Have I helped you a little bit or not at all? Hope I did. Take a moment, you guys. Smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Anything else comes up, you know I'm going to let y'all know. Thank you so much for the support. Until next time, your boy Ernest out. That's enough said. Let's go Heat.